Hey everyone! Today I'm doing a video that no one's gonna probably watch because this is old news. I'm going through my Spotify Wrapped, is that what it's called? The Spotify year-end thing. I wanted to do this since like last year when the last one came out, but I was really busy last week because it was finals and stuff, so I couldn't do it until now. I gotta stop slapping my leg. It's not a good habit. I watched some other people's videos and it doesn't seem like it has the thing where like it's like a game where guess who your top artist was or anything like that. So I'm gonna just make my own predictions and see what I've been listening to. I've only had Spotify for like 2.5 years. I don't have that much of a long background with it. So some predictions. I listen to like pretty much all show tunes. It's like 90% show tunes. And that actually is always a tricky thing because of the artist. So like if you listen to just like a band, it's like your top band is the Beatles or whoever. But with show tunes, it's like every song on the album is a different artist and different albums do it differently. So sometimes it's like the original cast of Billy Elliot, but sometimes it's like just the different singers who sing that song or even the composer sometimes. So it's really hard to like actually tell who your top artist is because it's really different. Like last year my top artist was Christian Borle just because I listened to falsettos so much, and like literally I think all my top 5 artists were just different people in falsettos. Yeah, so speaking of falsettos, that's definitely gonna be up there again. If there's no falsettos on my list, I'm gonna be really surprised because I listen to a lot of falsettos on Spotify. Also probably some Spies Are Forever because I listened to it so much this summer when I was making my video essay. Probably Torture Tango is like the one I listened to most, but I listened to the whole thing like all the time. Hadestown I listened to a lot towards the end of the year, so I don't know how much that'll be on there. Moulin Rouge too, because that's a show that came out. Plus all the other shows I have liked for, like those are all newer things like that I've liked for longer. Billy Elliot, any Sondheim show. Non-musical stuff, I listen to a lot of Coldplay because I'm really cool. The Beatles. Pretty much, I don't listen to that much not show tunes music. Troye Sivan, I like Troye Sivan a lot. Queen. Pretty basic. I'm not very adventurous with my music tastes outside of show tunes. Here we go. Okay. So now we're actually diving in. Some of these artists don't have pictures, so it's like Jonathan Groff and falsettos, and then there's 2 other ones that are not, I don't know what it is. Spring. Spring I listen to the Smosh Cast a lot apparently. I got Lynn, probably Hamilton, Spring Awakening. I listen to a lot of Spring Awakening. Summer, Hadestown. Fall, also Hadestown, Moulin Rouge, the Beatles. My number 1 artist was Andrew Rannells. Yay, because of falsettos. That makes a lot of sense. Last year was Christian Borle. I guess I listen to Games I Play a lot. I spent 12 hours listening to him. My favorite song was 4 Jews, that's fun. I listen to falsettos a lot and that's the opening number, so. Top artists, Andrew Rannells, Christian Borle, Jonathan Groff, that's because of Spring Awakening probably. Anais Mitchell, is that how you say her name? I don't actually know. Hadestown original cast, that's all very unsurprising. World Citizen, when it comes to music, borders disappear. 21 countries, that's not that many. Beatles, okay. Troye Sivan, Australia. I love Troye Sivan. I refuse to let one sound define me. See, I'm not though. These are all so similar. Show tunes, Broadway, and Hollywood are just all show tunes. Like, that's just different ways of saying show tunes. And then rock and pop. Like, it's so generic. Songs I love the most. 4 Jews. Living It Up on Top, Hadestown, it's a good song. Coldest Goodbye, oh, that's a good song. Spies Are Forever. Way Down Hadestown, that's just Hadestown. It's literally all from the same 3 shows. Talking about 2019, my top podcast was Smoshcast because it's the only podcast I listen to, period. I spent 47 minutes listening to it. I listened to it mostly on YouTube, that's why. I discovered 126 new artists this year. I really vibed with Hadestown Original Company. Of course I did. I explored 38 of their songs, listened to 1 of their albums, and spent 9 hours with them. That's the thing too, is that these artists, like when you listen to show tunes, they're only on 1 album. Like there's not multiple albums with the original cast of Hadestown. Like it's just Hadestown. Music that defined my decade. Aaron Burr Sir was my top song of 2015 and my top artist was Leslie Odom Jr. That's pretty great. 2016, my top song is If Ever I Would Leave You from Camelot. I do not remember listening to that. 2017, top song was Franklin Shepherd Inc. Oh, that's a good song from Merrily. But the Lin-Manuel version from the revival. Top 2018 song was Mirror Blue Night from Spring Awakening, of course. And my top artist was Andrew Rannells. See, that's weird because last year it said that my top artist was Christian Borle. This is lies. 2019, my top song was All I've Ever Known from Hadestown. I listened to that like twice today, so that makes sense. My top artist was, again, Andrew Rannells. You're welcome, Andrew. My artist of the decade is Lin-Manuel Miranda. That's not surprising at all. Oh my god, the amount I listened to Hamilton, like when I was in high school especially, because it came out when I was taking A-Push in like junior year of high school. So I listened to it quite a lot on Spotify. It was like when I was getting Spotify too. Oh, and this gives me, when I went to go share it, it gives me my top 5 songs, which I didn't see. My top 5 songs are All I've Ever Known, Georgia Tango, oh my god, that's not surprising. Mirror Blue Night, again, I think that was my top song last year. Somebody's Gotta Do It, and Way Down Hadestown. Oh, this is my okay, I'm seeing this thing now. This is my decades, because the thing I was just looking at was my year, but my decades top artist is Lin-Manuel Miranda, Andrew Rannells. Original, see, this happened to me last year. It says original Broadway cast, and then I can't see what the next thing is, so I don't know what show it is. Christian Borle, Anthony Rosenthal, again, it's just the falsettos cast. I just listened to a lot of falsettos. My top songs for the decade, I guess it's just the past couple of years, is Mirror Blue Night from Spring Awakening, For Jews from Falsettos, Thrill First Love also from Falsettos, Out There from Hunchback. Maybe it's, I guess it's not original Broadway cast of Hunchback, because that wasn't on Broadway either, but I listened to that a lot. And My Eyes from Dr. Horrible. If you haven't seen that, if you haven't seen Dr. Horrible, I keep looking in the viewfinder, I'm so sorry, I'm very new at this. If you haven't seen Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along blog, watch it, it's so good, and the music is great, and I love that song so much. Oh my god, it's literally just like a mix of Hadestown, Spring Awakening, Spies Are Forever, and falsettos. It's like that's literally what it is. Some other stuff, I got some Hunchback. Company, oh yeah, because I forgot about Company, like the revival with the female Bobby. I listened to that a lot. I'm seeing if there's how long it's taken me to get to any non-show tunes. Oh, here's one. We got The Quiet by Troye Sivan. That's the only song on here so far that's not a show tune. Oh, here we got a Coldplay song. We got Green Eyes by Coldplay. So the only non-show tune artists that got on my Spotify this year were Troye Sivan and Coldplay, not even the Beatles. I love the Beatles is my favorite band, and it's not even Beatles. I guess I just don't listen to them on Spotify that much. That's the thing too. I listen to a lot of music because I have YouTube Premium. Not all the Star Kids stuff is on Spotify, so like if I listen to a guy who did like musicals or something like that, like I listen to that a lot, but it's not on Spotify, so all I listen to is show tunes. Yeah, I listen to a lot of the same stuff. I think that I do is when I cook, I like meal prep on Sundays, and I'll just put on albums. So like I'll listen to the entirety of falsettos while I'm cooking, or like all of Billy Elliot or whatever album that I feel like I'm listening to that day. I'm surprised there's no Fiddler on this. I listen to Fiddler a lot this year because I went to go see it this summer. Also, I think 2 years ago I went to go see it too. That wasn't on there. Weird. But you never know. Like sometimes it seems like you listen to something a lot and you don't actually do it as much as you think you do. So this is what I listen to. It's very boring and predictable. Nobody's gonna watch this because all this came out like weeks ago and nobody cares anymore. But you know what? I wanted to make it, and I have free time now because school's over. So there you go. That's my life. Like and subscribe, notification bell, whatever. Probably like 2 people are watching this, so do whatever you want. Bye!